What is going on, you guys? This is going to be a cleaning out the drawer video. So I'm sitting here, the kids are at school, the wife's at work. I'm sitting here super quiet in the house, and I opened up this drawer in front of me and I see cards that have been there for literally months. Some just for a couple weeks, but most for months. And so just cleaning out the drawer, starting new. And some of these have stories and some of them don't. So we'll get into this one first. This 1988 Fleer Edgar Martinez. So if you watch the channel, you know I'm not a baseball guy. But all this talk about investments, this and investments that you see all over the place nowadays in the hobby, just had me looking through eBay one day at different things. And I seen this as a buy it now for $50. I remember, oh man, who was it? It was one of the guys in the community, Myco, maybe Joey Brings It, maybe Ray from Philly. I think it was Ray from Philly or Myco was talking about how much this card has gone up since his selection to the Hall of Fame. And so I seen it for $50 and I was like, holy crap, dude. Like, I don't know, I think that's a really, really good deal for this card. So I picked it up and then went back after, because I looked at when it was posted, and it was posted like 30 minutes before I came across it. So then I looked at the selling history of this, and there wasn't a whole lot, but what was funny was you could definitely tell when he got inducted because they started selling like crazy. And this definitely was a great deal when I purchased it. So that is that. With the recent passing of Gino Marchetti, the Baltimore Colts great, I got these cards back unsigned. So I sent these about a month, maybe 2 months before he passed. They're kind of like team cards. And as you see, Raymond Berry signed them both. I bought this from a friend of mine named David. And he gave me just a deal that you really couldn't pass up. He was trying to clear out some of his inventory, and I'm always trying to add to mine for Hall of Fame autographs. So I thought it would have been cool to get Ray Berry, Gino Marchetti, and Lenny Moore on these cards. And now that Mr. Marchetti has passed, I think I'm just going to leave them just like this. I'm not super excited about this card, but I think this card looks really, really nice. So that is that. Going on the rookie kick that I've been on for over a year now, the rookie card kick. This one is Billy Sims, the great Heisman Trophy winner. And sorry for the glare. He's a great TTMer, and I just love how this card turned out. It looks so much better in person than it does on video. This next one, I'm going to mispronounce his name. Johnny Lujak, I believe is how it's pronounced. Great TTMer, one of the original Heisman Trophy winners. And so he's up there in age, like up there in age, man. And so when you get to that realm, you just don't know how much longer some of these guys are going to be around. So I sent to him, and I don't even remember what year this card is, but it's absolutely stunning. I'm wanting to say the card alone was like 20 or 30 bucks. I mean, dang, I just love these cards. There's so much character in these old cards. You know, like up here, I don't know if that's a gum stain maybe, or maybe someone had a little bit of glue or tape on it, maybe on their wall back in the day. It's a 1951, I believe this is, 1951 Bowman. So, holy smokes, man, that's freaking awesome. At least I think so. You can definitely tell I didn't arrange this stack of cards before I went to the video, because here's the other Billy Sims that came with the one I just showed a couple cards ago. Will Clark, you know, he's great at signing his fan mail, and he must really know a little bit about the hobby because he always signs in blue. And as you know, you just can't go to Kroger, Albertsons, you know, all those like grocery stores, Tom Thumb, and pick up blue Sharpies. A couple years ago, you could go buy a 2-pack just about anywhere. but the Sharpie brand quit making them in 2-packs. And so what that kind of tells me is the possibility Mr. Will Clark goes out of his way to purchase blue Sharpies, because he always signs in blue, at least from what I've seen. This one was a shot in the dark. Really, really happy to get it. Mike, I am not trading you or giving you this Diamond Kings card. I just love it so much, man. But how about 2 of 2 from Barry Larkin? This is a great example of me not having a clue about this address, not having any idea that he signed. I seen it in a Facebook group, and I talked to this guy for days about Barry Larkin, about baseball. He asked me some advice on TTMing. I asked him, like, how long you've been doing it, all that blah, blah, blah. And I just asked him one day, hey, man, if you don't mind, could you please share that address with me? If you don't, I totally understand. I don't share a ton of addresses myself, but if you would, I'd greatly appreciate it. And he said, no problem. And I had the address within a couple seconds. So that got me a whole lot further than if I would have just dropped the old Addy comment. Bobby Bell, really happy to add these. I totally forgot they were in the drawer. I just arranged my Hall of Fame binders 2 nights ago, and I definitely don't have this one in the binder, so it's another player era card knocked down. So I'm going to look ahead just a little bit, and I think, okay, I'll go straight to these last 2. Boomer Esiason on a rookie card. Doesn't show up the best, but hey, man, it's another NFL, I don't know if I'd say legend. Probably a little bit more than a fan favorite, a little less than a legend. But one hell of a quarterback, Boomer Esiason on a rookie card. And then this guy, I know for a fact that one day this guy will be elected to the Football Hall of Fame. I just hope he's still with us and gets to see all of that comes with it. And that's Mr. Maxie Bohan. One insane freaking football player. One of the harder hitting linebackers and smarter linebackers of his day. And it's a damn shame that the guy's not in the Hall of Fame. I've said it a couple times. I feel like the Hall of Fame, the NFL Hall of Fame committee, is starting to get it right by getting, Jerry Kramer, Mick Tingleoff a couple years ago. All of these older guys finally starting to get him in. I'm hoping before too long they'll get Maxie Bohan in. So this lot was a purchase. Every now and then I'll go on eBay, the NFL TTM collectors group, and I'll say, hey man, I'm looking to buy. And there's about 2 or 3 guys that always respond. And I don't know why I just don't go to them immediately, because they cut me great deals. I pay them immediately. They're happy. I'm happy. So this little stack right here. So once again, some of these guys do TTM, but none of these were TTMs. So Joe Green, I think this was like the 2nd or 3rd largest card in the lot. I'm really happy to add him. I sent him $50 and 1 card it was about a month before deployment, so it's going on about 10 months now. And I still haven't got it back. So that's just one of those things. Once you send it and you put it in the mail, if it comes back, awesome. If it doesn't, that's the roll of the dice you pay. Anthony Munoz. Dismiss my alarm. Chase Elliott. And the reason I bought this is because it was on a rookie card. Once again, I'm kind of getting crazy with these rookies going into different sports and such. Here was the main card that I wanted to purchase, an autograph I don't have in the collection, and it's not authenticated, so I definitely went on the limb purchasing it, and I definitely paid a little bit for it. But that's NFL Hall of Fame coach Bill Walsh. So really, really happy. The mastermind behind all of those 49er Super Bowls from back in the day. As a matter of fact, you can see Steve Young over his shoulder right there walking away. Really, really hope this is real. I'm pretty confident it is. I've done a ton of research on this particular signature. So if that comes back, I would say I probably tripled what I paid for it. So that would be a win. Mr. Don Maynard. This probably is not going to show up at all on camera. Yeah, it does a smidge. The coach, Mike Ditka. I can't get enough of his autographs here lately. If you look at him when he does come up on camera these days, he doesn't look like he's in the best of health. He's definitely getting up there in age. So I'm trying to pick up his stuff. I loved him as a coach. I do remember him coaching a little bit, but I really love him as a freaking personality when he was commentating. So funny. Buddy Baker, he passed away, I believe it was last year, maybe the year before. I got him a couple times when I went through that NASCAR phase about 4 or 5 years ago. Holy crap, man, that was like 8 or 9 years ago. It was a while ago. I got him a couple times, but I since sold all those, my entire NASCAR collection, to a friend of mine named Jason. And holy smokes, man, everyone's commenting on Facebook on stuff right now. But happy to add him back in the collection. Oh, a TTM snuck in here. This was a TTM. Andrew Whitworth. Very, very small signature. But if you know anything about his career and his attributes he is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer one day. No doubt about it. He's an offensive tackle. I believe he's with the Rams now. I can't imagine him playing another 2 years or 2 seasons. But you watch. He'll be in the Hall of Fame one day. These were part of the purchase as well. Sonny Jurgensen. I have a ton of him, but I was already buying a lot from this guy, and so I figured, what the hell, why not? There's another card I wanted to buy. I don't like these Hall of Fame cards, but hey, it's kind of hard to pick and choose when the gentleman is passed on. So Jim Taylor, for a while there, about 8 years ago, he was pretty good about signing his fan mail. Not the greatest. He wasn't like a TTM freaking hog, but he was pretty good. I was able to get him every time I sent to him. But then out of nowhere, he started charging like $30-$35 a signature, as I feel he definitely deserved. And that definitely slowed down the people that got him. And last but not least, I think this might have been a TTM. I don't know. So I'm going to just say it was a purchase in that lot. But 2 of 2 from Willie Lanier. This video is probably going to come up in about a month from now. Today's May the 30th. And I'm probably going to have it come out in a month. So if he's still signing by the time this video comes out, jump on it, man. $20 and he'll sign 2 cards for you with Hall of Fame inscription. You can't beat that. He started signing his fan mail about a month ago out of nowhere. And that's something I just absolutely love about this hobby. TTMing. You can send people all day and night and you get the same kind of guys back. I would say the same, without being crazy, probably 2,000 athletes in all sports. And then out of nowhere, someone huge starts signing their fan mail. I consider Hall of Famer pretty huge. I remember years ago, it was kind of mundane and blah, and we were seeing the same people get back, and all of a sudden Terrell Davis started signing his freaking fan mail, and I was like, holy crap, dude. And people went bananas sending to him. So now it's Willie Lanier. I think more people should send to him. One hell of a freaking football player. Definitely underrated linebacker, I think. If there's such a thing as an underrated Hall of Famer in his field of specialty or his position, Willie Lanier, dude, would just smash your head clean off your body, man. Hard-hitting linebacker. And very, very smart. So that is that. Till next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Doodles.